Hello, everybody. 0-0. I almost said 0-0, but that is not what the score is in foosball. 0-0. Let's see. Just got Duke a B. Pretty good one. Uh, got the Bismarck B. Eh, could do worse. You could get a Buki B. I think everybody agrees that's the worst one. Oh, America's being dominated. I was talking to a friend of mine who's a big foosball fan, and I was like, you'd think that out of a nation of about 400 million people, we could find like 20 decent soccer players after all this time, but apparently we can't. Okay, so do I have anything to show? Sorry, I haven't put out any videos in like 2 weeks. I just haven't really wanted to. But I've got some, along with all those things from before, we just had a Riga game yesterday, which I want to do something with because I want to do a video complaining about where are all the heavy cruisers? Where are all the people playing heavy cruisers? Well, I don't know. But here's 6. Well, we got lots of choices here. Actually, just got Scharnhorst. Scharnhorst is a very solid choice for this. I mean, obviously, all the German battleships, the battle cruisers, they're going to be really good. But we're not here to do this fast. We're here to do this fun. Pirate boats, what, the pirate boats are next week, I think? I don't know if I assume we're going to be lent them, but I don't know. They don't really excite me that much. I mean, there's, what do we get? This update, we got all these tier 8 ships. And after I got the St. Louis, I was like, well, I'm over this update. Well, Daring is still good. But like the Hayate, I don't care. I've played it a few times. I'm like, I don't care about that ship. And that's all that we got. So I'm kind of like, well, really much to do. And add on top of that, well, we'll see what comes in the next update. I don't think we're going to get training rooms, but we'll see. Will there be a Jolly? They've had a Jolly Roger flag modeled. There's one exists on PC for the kid, which is what it should be on, and yet we don't have it. Tallinn. Tallinn seems like it's. I mean, when I've done this before, Tallinn's just a little too clunky. If you want my opinions on, okay, the best ships, if you want to do this as fast as possible, then I would go with this, the Heinrich. Really, any one of these three, but the benefit of the Heinrich is that it's got hydro. So if you go up against a destroyer, you got that or those. If you're looking for a cruiser, York. This thing you could easily. You're way faster, way more agile. You got more torps than the Tallinn as well. As far as destroyers go, probably Z35. Yeah, probably Z35. All Germans. All Germans if you want to get through this as fast as possible. You have just liked my video? Cool. Love battle cruisers. Cross of Dorn. Well, Cross of Dorn is a York, so it's a York with a reload booster, so that doesn't surprise me. But what should we try? Here's one you don't see too often. Balti game. Man, if I could take out Balti and tier 6s. I mean, if we get through this fast, maybe I'll play a couple standard games, but maybe. Oh, Florida. Florida's a good one to take out. Hey, York, what do you know? What do I have going for me over the York? Well, I got big guns, slow reload. I do have torps. Probably not as agile.
Action stations.
Just gonna be like one of those where we kind of have to YOLO in. Citrix 1v1 training room. Well, I mean, that's the whole thing. That's the name of this. It's just the name of this game mode is Torp Rush. I know it's called 1v1s, but all it really is torp rushing. Like, I could probably kite this guy, but I don't want to do that. It's just going to take too long. Like, don't overthink this game mode. It's supposed to be fun. I mean, the game's supposed to be fun. What's our torpedo reduction on here? That's a...
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Oh.
Direct front.
That's what we have on here. We do have...
Dead ahead.
Our big guns can break the engine on the York.
Fire.
Bye! Forgot about that. Yeah, so let's go back and take a look at this Cheshire real quick. So, good player there too. Not good enough. It's a 60% win rate. That's pretty good. So, why did we get to do that? Let's return to port. So if we look at this, one, we can turn on a dime. That's why in these 1v1s I always go agility builds too, because you can just turn so quickly. But if we look at this, we have 234 millimeter guns, and let's see, 1/4 HE pin, right? So that is, where's our calculator? 234 divided by 4, so 57 millimeters of pin on the HE. Where's this York? Yeah. So all this stuff up here, and this is where all the vital parts are, right? Every time we shoot up here, we're getting full pins on that HE, and you just break modules on German ships all the time. Like if you're in battleships and you've got a Hipper coming straight at you, just shoot him, and you're in let's see, like an Azuma or anything, just shoot him with a couple HE salvos. The first one, you're going to break all their modules. They're going to repair. You shoot them again with your next salvo, and they won't be going anywhere for a minute. Excuse me. All right, so Cheshire, Florida, you say? Ooh, I do think this will be a tough one, unless you get lucky. Do we go brawl? I think we do. Here on your York for the concealment and engine disabled bonus. Yeah, that's a good choice. Oh, King George. Well, I mean, look, we're gonna do this a few times, so just remind me. Ugh, not what we want here. Might as well switch to HE now. I always feel like, well, yeah, we'll leave HE on. I'm gonna do something I normally wouldn't do, and I'm gonna take her right here. Because what I want to do is try and keep distance between myself and this G-Wagon. I mean, every battleship we play are going to run into a German battleship, right? I think you pretty much have to. Them's the rules. Even with this full, like, brawler build now, I think our reload's still going to be like 33 seconds. It's going to be painful. Wonder how bad the accuracy will be. Probably not so good.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Nobody's expecting that. All right. Which side of those torps did we just permanently break? Because that's how we're going to win this. I didn't see what our reload was there. Did anybody? It's got to be probably 30 seconds or so. We could also go for the points in the ram, which might be the way to do this as well. Range that this guy's not getting on A. Oh, there he goes. Huh. Thing over there. Need to get an idea of which torps are broken. Because we disabled one and we permanently broke one, but could not get a view of which was which. Seconds, huh? I just damage con again. I just need to keep HE on. That's gonna hurt. Yeah.
Spotter airborne.
That hurts too. Oh. Where are the torps here? It's like, these are them, right?
Main turret critically damaged. Spotter returning to ship.
Okay.
Main turret critically damaged. resolved, sir. Main turret blown up.
Kind of torp. Just need some fires to stick already. Yeah, we might be able to win. I don't think this guy's even aiming at my guns. That's just the unreliability of the Gneisenau guns. Going around this way, he must be. Oof. That's not good. Our guns now. What remains of them? Backing in. Oh boy. All right, we'll take this one out again. I think we could have won that one if we'd played that a little bit differently. Of course, it didn't help that our turret broke. Oh yeah, we definitely could have beat that player. It lasted too long, I'll give you that much. But, I mean, you kind of have to... Going up again... I wonder how I could have done that differently. You know, well, okay, here's what I could have done. If thinking back on it, once I got that cap, if I had gotten straight at them and contested the A cap for just a second and rammed them, we would have won. We'll try it. I think a lot of these players get a little too excited with their German ships and are just like, well, you must YOLO. This is the only option. In fact. All G-Wagons and Charnies. Well, there should be some Heinrichs, too. 32 seconds on this reload with this. I mean, we might just have to try and play the point game here. I think that's probably the way to go. Unless we just get, like, a complete potato, which you never know, they exist in this game. Is this guy just relying upon... Okay. What is that doing over there?
We're hull below the waterline. We're flooding quickly. Problem solved, sir.
Why do people always give up this spot where you can control both? I don't know. Not know. Find out where they are, just to be certain.
Spotter airborne.
If I wish I had the hood, I don't have it. I would totally play that. I think that is one of those misunderstood ships.
Spotter returning to ship.
Ramming speed, fellows. Shot that very early.
Problem solved, sir. The ship is on fire.
I win. You beat all the German ships. He's probably like, what? How did I lose? Let's see. The Florida is not good for 1v1s. Definitely not a ship that I would choose to. What did I tell Peak? I was like, wow, I think I'm 100% in that. Yeah, we're done with the Florida. We got it done. I don't think I don't know. If you guys want to see destroyers, let me know. But honestly, I'm not really sure there's any bad destroyers down here. It doesn't seem like any of these would have any issues. So we can do cruisers. Graf Spee? If only we could get that out in tier 6. A Brutzi. Yeah, let's do that. It might be fun to take out the Munchen too, just because you're going to see so many Yorks out there, and they're going to be like, why would you take that out? This could be oof. Caracholo. That'd probably... The Caracholo's pretty good. I mean, that thing's definitely brawling. Leon? I don't know. With Leon, most of these battleships, all you're going to do is do a drive-by, right? Unless you run into anything that's German. Tiger worked 2 out of 3. I think I've sold the Tiger. We're just going to see a lot of Yorks. Won't be able to break its engine with the sap. But I think Peeking out DPM here. And we're
Tutti ai posti di combattimento.
pretty darn agile. Doesn't this have decent torpedo belt too? Doesn't it? I think.
Forze nemiche in vista.
Caccia in volo. Caccia distrutta. Caccia di ritorno.
Oh, York.
Danno critico a torretta principale. Allarme incendio.
Bye. Oh, womp womp. Everybody heard that York was the one to take out. York is, yeah. I said earlier, I think if you want 100% in this, if you're trying to get through tier 6 ranked as fast as possible, York is the cruiser to go with. Any of the German battleships, but probably the battle cruiser because you get hydro, and then for destroyers Z35. That's just for like trying to race through it. Talon, I don't know about Talon. Talon's so clunky is the whole thing. Like Talon, it would be like that's good. Obviously, if you run into a destroyer, it's good if you run into a battleship, but I would still rather take the York out than the Talon, because the Talon's got to show so much broadside to get those torps off, and it turns so slow. Crossadorn would be better, yeah, because that's got a reload booster. Isn't that the main thing? Zara? Zara or Gorizia? I do not like Gorizia. I know that's sacrilegious. Zara. Well, we said... Oh, wait. Yes, we had a KGV request. Yeah, Talon, even fully spec for agility, is a slug. No, it's just every time I play the Gorizia, I'm like, I'd rather be in the Zara. What? Bruh. Probably. York's gonna have a hard time. Unless they play this 100% correct, this York's gonna have a very hard time here.
Let's get to it.
I don't have Duke of York. I would happily play it. I do not have all the tier 6s. There's a fair number of the tier 6 premiums I'm missing, sadly. As far as I know, I have every single tier 5. I've got all the tier 7s, except for Lenin. Got all the tier 8s. Got all the legendary tiers. Probably a couple tier 4s I'm missing that I'm not thinking about.
Fighter airborne.
Enemy force
Where
detected.
are you, York? Not going to take the power position. got his hydro on to torp in case I torp him? Hmm. Get this plane up and do something. Or they can come out. Trying to get some speed? No, he just wants to sit there. They'll hit him though. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. You're dropping the torp, so let's turn back the other way.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
No, not a fire.
Fire. We've sprung a leak. We're filling up fast. Problem solved, sir. Torpedoes dead ahead. Torpedoes dead ahead.
Yeah, the only chance that York had was to go in with full speed. You can't lose. Like, if I had been a Scharnhorst, then yes, I probably would have played patiently, but against a KGV, use those islands to get as close as possible. You know you're going to take one salvo. You just have to survive that. Do I have Cheshire? Yes, and in fact, Eclipse Cheshire was the first ship that I took out on this stream, and we went up against a York and smashed them. Alright, so that was KGV. What should we, I feel like we should play something that you don't see too much. I feel like Indianapolis, even though you don't see it too much, is kind of cheating because it's just good. A lot of these ships are good. Let's try the München. You don't see this very. Southern Dragon. I don't know. Maybe we'll take one of the dragons. It's just a very questionable choice. Shiratsuyu? Oh, we can try the Shiratsuyu. Didn't they, like, buff its guns a while ago? Oh, sorry. That would be a good one. Nobody will play that. Look at this. What do you know? More Yorks. Yeah, Surrey is not... I've got a surprisingly high solo win rate in it, but I would be lying if I ever was like, man, you know what I want to play? Surrey.
Die Schlacht beginnt.
Talon, yeah, Talon will do well. This guy has got an agile build or no? Really the only thing that matters. Oh no, lag. Hello? Hello! Speed boost!
Kehrt zum Schiff zurück.
What? Oh, God. I think that's how you're supposed to York. Yeah, Munchin's super agile. Like it's you're reversing at 40 knots if you want. What's the rudder shift on this? Let's see. 3.6 seconds. I think you can get it down to, I don't go 100% full agile. Like we could reduce it another 20% and then change the commanders around. I think you could get under 2 seconds on it. This is the only premium ship I ever bought with my own money. I was like, ooh, I want that one. Hiratsuyu, huh? God, I hate the Japanese torpedo boats. Mas. Show them why you use AP on it. Look at how much elite XP I have on here, 9,000. Ugh. I mean, let's be real. Let's just see. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that was a gray badge. Yes. See what we've had so far. I think we've had a 60%. There's a blue, so that's what, 58. That's the average player. Green. Percent there. So at least we're getting, this one I remember was gray. No, wait, that was this guy had to have been gray. Yeah. As was the Gneisenau before it. And then this guy, though, this was our first match in the Cheshwa. 60%. Why is everyone playing York? Because it's the easiest way to do it. It works against destroyers, it works against battleships, it works against cruisers. The only thing that we've seen so far is that it ain't the ship, it's the captain behind it, because nobody has played it right. Oops, Riga. I think we... Which one did you guys... Southern Dragon or Eastern Dragon? Ah, sort it out. Oh, sorry. Oh, boy. Alright, let me remind myself about this. Armor. What do we got here? 16. Got it. 25. We gotta... This is a really small section to try and get any battleship shells to hit. Charlemagne. We've already done the Chashwa. That was the very first one we played. And we beat a York. Charlemagne. Alright, let's do the Charlemagne first. Let me put Rue on here. Once again, going for agility over DPM. 30 XP has 0. Must have been, they must have used some of that XP when I boosted for Stalingrad. Because I know, like, Weimar says I have 0 XP on it too, and I'm like, well, I know I played it at least once. Oh, this will be fun. Should be good. Algerie, that's actually a really good choice. Like, as far as playing a ship that you won't see too often, because why would you? Citadel of Florida that's about... Are you telling me that there's bugs in this game? How broken is Charlemagne? It's gonna be real hard to see anything with this smoke, with this green smoke clouding my view.
Chasseur en vol.
Hello?
Forces ennemies détectées.
Algerie? I am your brother.
Chasseur détruit. Chasseur de retour au navire. Alerte incendie. Boost des moteurs activé.
I thought that was going to be courage by playing the Algerie, and that would mean they had some skills, but I think that's one of the few tier 6s that they have. Huh. Just immediately dev struck in Atlanta in your town. Well, that's all about the Atlanta. Everything overmatches you. Everything. That was, not... Martel is amazing at tier 7, exactly. That is, not... How I would try that. Do we have a battleship? This might be fun. I mean, Charlemagne's super solid. I'll tell you why they poop on the Charlemagne, because up until its last buff, now granted its last buff was quite some time ago, up until its last buff, it was pretty doo-doo. This is not fair. This guy is going to have to get me with probably every single torp.
Ufficiali pronti.
Yeah, you can always disable your badge if you don't want to show it, but I don't think most people do. I don't even... Where is it? It's like in settings, display, win rate badge. You'd have to turn it off in there. I don't think most people would do that. We should get our guns on the right side. Then again, it may not matter. This is a
Forze nemiche all'orizzonte.
tall ask for a Fiji. Okay, he's going that way. I like it. I like it. Our secondary range, 7-1. He's going for both sets, folks. There's one. He's got to hit all of these or it's good night, Susan. Oops, I did not mean the smoke.
Generatore di...
Thank God he's in a smoke fire penalty. Did not mean the smoke. that's pretty potato-y of me. Well, you know, if they would put all of these consumables in a
Rilasciata
sensible
cortina
spot.
fumogena.
He's coming around again. Going for better luck this time. Come on, swing out. Yeah, custom map the consumables. Yes, I think I want radar up on everything. Because I always think if I press up, that means... no, wait. Well, we can, because plane... But yeah, I like radar. Or do I like radar on... Well, to be honest, I'm most used to wherever it is on the Atlanta. Because that was like the first real radar cruiser. Why play Martel? Baltimore has the best AP. Wichita doesn't take damage. Cleveland is a basic HE spammer. Mogami, Otago are the best kiting cruisers. I like Martel because it's actually got one of the highest DPMs, but also because I like to play variety. Personally, but then again, I would argue that Riga has better AP than Baltimore, in my opinion. But, you know, everybody's entitled to their own. Wasn't particularly anything to write home about that match. Try Zara. Oh, here we go with Riga again. Bruh. You want to... Don't make me pull up the clip. The Riga Kraken I just got yesterday. I come around a corner... and there's the Implacable there. I think it was 6, maybe it was, yeah, I think it was six Citadels to sink an Implacable. It was pretty hilarious because I did not know they were going to be there, and boop, there they are. Grinding the Algerie is horrific. So I think a lot of these ships, maybe we should, well, we'll go out in the Algerie after Zara. I think a lot of these ships, when I first went through them and I was like, this ship sucks. Be honest, I think most of the time it was me. Because I know that, like, I remember... Hello? I remember when I was grinding the Colorado, I was like, this ship is awful. But now that I've got, like, these 16 legendary whatever... commanders, I'm suddenly like, this Colorado hits like a truck. Dimebag Daryl. All right.
La battaglia comincia.
The Charles Martel does have the main reload booster, and also it's easy to kind of dismiss its AP, but it's using French AP, and Chuck's AP ain't nothing to futz with. Maintains pretty good penetration. I mean, it's accurate. I wouldn't be upset if they buffed Charles Martel. I don't think it necessarily needs it, but there's also no motivation. Like, there's just no motivation in this game to grind tiers past 7 because you get the legendary tier for free, and like the tier before it kind of just,
Forze nemiche all'orizzonte.
you know. I feel like we just kind of got to go at this guy, right? Actually, we could. Oh nah, I was gonna say we have a smoke fire
Generatore di
penalty.
fumo avviato.
I don't even really need to be like trying to do this on. Oh my.
Rilasciata cortina fumogena. Caccia di ritorno. Allarme incendio. Allarme incendio.
Check our islands behind us. Yes. Got better torp angles, mother trucker. Italian AP, man. Now that's something that kind of is questionable. Such high penetration, all you do is overpin. Hey meta, hey minions. Question about the Kronstadt. Which mod do you use in slot 3? Let's check. I think I use concealment actually, which I know kind of sounds crazy. But yeah, concealment. The reason I do that is because the biggest weakness of Kronstadt, like if you're a solo player, is at range plunging fire right through the deck. Much less of an issue when you're close, just because RNG on battleships says, you know, what are the chances their shells are going to go where they aim. So to me, I like to be able to get a little bit closer before I get spotted, which is why also I don't use Lightful on here, because my concealment would be, without concealment mod, I think it's like 14.8 kilometers, which is insane. That is with Lightful. But this is like my very specific build for Kronstadt, which is all into accuracy. Which you can kind of see the results of it in my Kronstadt video. It's like, I thought people said that has bad accuracy, and it's like, it does, unless you go all into accuracy. So would I equate the Martel to the Z23 in the sense that it's not great at anything but good at... no. I mean, the Martel, the whole thing with the Martel is, like, it's not necessarily the most exciting ship to play. Its effectiveness is compounded more by the amount of time that it survives. So just like most cruisers become more and more influential the longer the battle lasts, because there's less targets out there, and your DPM gets more and more focused on specific shots or specific places. The other thing is that more towards late game Martel, you don't have to worry about the poor armor as much, and at that point you've got speed, you've got really fast reloading guns, and you can contest things a lot easier. I know, like, Hipper, he's all the CC. You know, he thinks that without a hydro, the ships are useless, but he also thinks that every cruiser should have a radar, which is like, no. No, not in my opinion. Like, I like the diversity, but if, I know I have, it's been a while since I've done a Charles Martel video, but I think in most of them, I think there was a Get Good one on Hotspot, like I don't know, maybe it was like 6 months ago now, and it was kind of like, shows how I like to play the Martel, where it kind of just slinks around for the first, you know, maybe half of the game, and then you start to get closer and closer, and then towards the end of the game, now suddenly you're zipping in there, and I think I, like, took out a Wichita and a Nelson and a double strike. It was it's just one of those things where you have to wait for your right moment towards the end, because it is pretty fragile. Oh, Kronstadt. Kronstadt, I mean, Kronstadt to me is just a battleship. And the thing with the Baltimore that I'm not particularly fond of is it's harder to just constantly be pushing in that, whereas like with, because Baltimore, yeah, you've got the super heavy AP, but that AP is better at range. Up close, the Riga's penetration on its AP is redonkulous, where you can just smash battleship guns. Breaking battleship guns, I know we showed on one stream a while ago, but I played a clip in the Riga at the very beginning where I just came around the corner, manually, like, precision struck each turret completely off of, I think it was a Roma, maybe it must have been a Roma, just with each salvo was like, okay, I'm gonna destroy this gun, then I got their broadside and smashed them, and I was like, that's not something that's as easy to do in Baltimore, though that's a bad example because Baltimore would do that with a Roma as well. Anyway, let's try the Algerie here. It's been a long... Ooh, spaceship Algerie. I disagree with Riga. Now, I will say that I think the way to hit things with Riga is by playing up close, but also I have a pamphlet on why Lightful 16 Legendary 4 is necessary for it. I can show you my Riga build after this, and I will tell you that it makes all the difference in the world. Unfortunately, it's kind of like, kind of pay to win, sadly. Wow, this is kind of friendly, right? Yeah, well, Roma has Jello turrets, it also has Jello Citadel. Spaceship Algerie. Boise. Yikes. I think the main issue with Riga is I think it needs more HP. But the thing that yes, it doesn't have as high, it doesn't get as much damage as, say, some of the other ships, but that's okay, because what you can get with it is consistent incapacitations on things. It's kind of like, yeah, if you like to damage farm, it's definitely not the ship for doing that. But if you like to smash stuff in hilarious ways, then I really like it for that. Alright, there you are. I see you. Wait, was that our... Oh, okay, I was like, was that our narrow spread?
Votre chasseur de retour.
I mean, I can just ram this guy now because I have the point lead.
Alerte incendie.
They're trying to burn me down. Bye.
Torpille détruit.
Cruiser players, you gotta play more aggressively, man. You cannot, like, just sit there and wait for something to happen. Yeah. Do some ships get set on fire easy? Yes. A lower tier ship will get caught on fire easier than the higher tier ship. So each hull has a built-in fire reduction chance that I can't list off the top of my head, but basically, I think around like tier 7 battleships have like a 60% chance built in. But you also have some perks that increase that and some perks that decrease that. Honestly, the perks that increase it aren't that bad. That is not why you're catching on fire. Why you're catching on fire is because of how high people can stack fire chances in this game. But the higher tier you go, the higher the built-in chance to reduce fires is. As far as I know, it's universal across battleships. I'm assuming it would be the same way across cruisers too, but I don't know for certain. Boise is a great ship with no torpedoes. It's not good for 1v1. Should we, What if I told you the Boise wasn't called Boise and it is pronounced Buys? Well, I would say that you have never been to Idaho. What up, meta? What is the best for ranked? Best for ranked is the York, in my opinion. Or if you're feeling like battleships, probably this guy, or this guy. Oops, this guy, I mean. If you're trying to get through it quick, which we aren't necessarily trying to do. In fact, we're going through this a little fast. But that's probably because we've mostly been playing cruisers. But we have so many great cruisers. Let's try a Surrey. Play Nelson? Come on. Thing's got 16-inch guns. We already played the Cheshire. CBD, that was the very first match. Alright. Oh, I don't have a camo on. And I've got the duck flag on. Things are looking good. I think we're going to stick...
Show 'em what we've got,
Play
chaps.
Tiger. Man, you want to see somebody play Tiger, go watch Hive or Monk's stream. I do not like that ship. Not one bit. I mean, maybe we'll try it once. And then maybe I'll see the light of day and be like, oh my god, what was I ever thinking? This ship is fantastic.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
What do we have here to aid us? We have a heal. We have Hydro.
Fighter airborne.
Okay.
Fighter returning to ship.
Trade. Did I ram? I was trying to get my torps off because I was trying to get I was trying to get so close that his torps wouldn't arm. Oh wait. Before we go out and then again, we need our Jack. Draw, yeah. I think did I ram or did we just both sink each other? I am using Tenant. Eastern Dragon with yeah, I watched Monk's stream. That was fun. He had paid actors. Did you see those what was it? The destroyers only in reverse the whole time? It was like, what the? Oh, we're gonna get creamed here. Well, we always said that last time, and it was like, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, this battleship shooting HE. Oh, we could do the Orkan sec. Okay. We'll take the Orkan out. We'll probably run into another destroyer.
Stations.
But we can try and do a stealth secondary Orkan build. Because we're gonna get smashed. Barring a miracle. How many torps do we have on here? Like 3 on each side, and North Carolina's got like, I don't know, 100% torpedo reduction. And I've tried to get that Orkan close quarters. That last Orkan video I did, I just sat still and let the secondary shoot, and it could not hit anything, even if it wasn't moving.
Fighter airborne.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
We're gonna have to try and get on this guy's side that he doesn't have his guns, I think. Shot him one more time for me.
Fighter returning to ship.
All right. What's our torpedo reload time here? A minute. Oh, we have 4 torps per side. Okay. Sure, they turned in now, though. Right? They're not contesting? Oh, yeah, they are. Okay. All right, heel is up. I love it when they just inch around like this. It's like, no. Alright, we got our torps ready on the other side now. pizzas. What? Oh. You guys know what happened there. Uh, 45,000. That's all the health? That dude had... Was that a-hole? Yes, exactly what happened. We hit before the torpedo belt. So, like, the torpedo indicator is right for midship, and we shot in front of that because it was obvious that we were going to hit the bow. I thought we would damage saturate, but what is the... 16,000? Dude. This game. Oh. We'll save the Tiger 59 for last. Where are we in this? Oh, we still have 7 more wins we need, right? Surrey is OP. You know what? I said I hadn't played it in a long time, and the last time I looked, my solo win rate in it was like 83%. I was like, how can that be? Is it good? And apparently the answer is yes. Alright, let's try the Gorizia. Was there something over here we should try? Try Strasbourg. Oh, Riga build. Yeah. Well, granted, this is my Riga build, which is also my Stalingrad build. I use the exact same for both. And let me... How do I... Okay, this is Ivan B. Lightful. How do I take them off? There we go. So now you can see what it really is. So Scott for the better shell grouping, Von Essen for ricochet angles. What this does is the Russian cruisers don't have quite as good of penetration angles as the Americans, and this gets it very, very close. We have this whole thing, which speeds up the reload of our cruisers and detectability, which honestly doesn't matter to me because I'm going to be detected the entire time. Main battery range, wouldn't bother with this just because the Riga's HE is pretty lackluster. Stalingrad does not have it. This isn't a viable choice because they actually both have pretty decent AA. Stalingrad's AA is pretty serious business. Intuitive, just, for radar. Again, not using anything for the HE shells because I very seldom fire them. I mean, you could use this, but I find that if I'm using this and I know where the destroyer is, then this becomes less useful. Right here, we're going all in for the damage and the penetration multiplier. And then down here, this is what Kuznetsov has. So you could use this, but the special skill, instead of 5 and 5, you get 8 and 8 at the penalty of detectability on your cruiser. And again, I don't care about being spotted in the Stalingrad or the Riga because I'm going to be spotted all the time anyway. And yeah, I've got $1.5 million into $1.5 million XP into Riga now. It took me a good couple 100,000 elite XP before I actually was felt comfortable in this ship. Prior to that, I was like, what is this ship for? This thing sucks. But stuck with it long enough that I think it was the first time I destroyed a Missouri turret, and I was like, what? And then it was like, wait a minute. And I started looking into the penetration, and then it was just like, you point at the player that you wanted to ruin their game of, and I'm like, all right, that's a Jean Bart, and you have no more turrets. Bye.
Why fully packed over reload station? Yeah, extra radar. I probably don't need that anymore. I haven't changed that at all since Tier 7 was separate. Let me put it this way. If we could have custom loadouts per ship, then I would definitely have a reload station on the Riga. It's just I prefer to have that radar on the Stalingrad because there's no cruisers at legendary tier. It's just battleships and destroyers, but don't worry, we've got another battleship and destroyer that will be added soon to really mix up the gameplay. So yeah, I have to use radar there because even though Stalingrad doesn't have HE, if you play solo like me, then you know, regardless of what you're in, you have to go hunt destroyers because your teammates sure as heck aren't. Yeah, I think it was with Kronstadt. I like left a comment on the CC Discord and I was like, no other ship makes me want custom loadouts more than this one right now. And Blip was like, acknowledged. Okay, what should we try here? We're gonna save Tiger 59 for last. I already did the Cheshwa. Should we try one of these Ugh. Just asking for trouble with some of these. Flint? Alright, we'll do Flint. That's probably a loss. What do I need to know here? 203's overmatch me? Hard-hitting torps. Hopefully we get a battleship. Yeah, dragons are Citadel. We did Charlemagne already, and it was sad because we took the Charlemagne out, we ran into an Algerie, and I was like, sweet, French ships, and I expected that player to be decent, and we death struck him with AP. It's like, oh no. Well, this is hardly fair. Thank you, Matchmaker. Thank you, Ouija, who are watching this stream to make sure that I get favorable matchmaking.
General quarters.
Yes. Who do I have on here? Must be Shelley Beepley. He's got one shot at the big times.
Enemy force detected.
Oh no. Took your shot. At least use your guns, buddy.
The ship is on fire.
May as well play Flint twice. I mean, we could take out the Atlanta. Not really a fair fight there, right? I'll admit that. But, you know, that's the risk you run when you play. Like, you're a good ship for 1v1s of going up against a destroyer. Not a good ship for going up against a cruiser. Okay for going against a battleship. Not sure that's the one that I would definitely go into. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can do at that point. The colored badges, let me show you. Where is this? Service history, service record, recent. All right. We'll go back to this guy because this is the highest ranked person that we faced yet. So if we look here, these badges, right? I'm this kind of pink. This person's this kind of orange. So if you see in the bottom right, it says show win rate info. So if we click that, this is what that means. So if they're a gray badge, that means that either they have their badges turned off, which you can do in settings under display. They either have that turned off or they haven't played 200 battles. And that makes you gray. Beyond that, we have 48, 50, obviously all these numbers, and that tells you the player's win rate, and I believe that is balanced between ranked and standard, I think, pretty sure. So you can't see it until after the match is over, nor do I understand why in the graphic on the bottom right it says green is a 36%, but up here it's a 52. I don't know. Consistency? I don't think so. Not on my watch. So, like myself, my win rate is like 67%, right? Yeah, 67. And then across ranked, all ranked battles, it's 72. So averaging in that, it gets you the pink. And so on and so forth. All right. So we're going to try Atlanta. Atlanta B or Atlanta? We'll go with Atlanta. I mean, you can't... It'd be interesting to see in standard battles, but I also understand why they don't show it, because it would be. Like, I can. Oof. Okay, this is going to be tough because this guy overmatches me. This is the Pinhead Cenobite of the B ships. So much pleasure. So much pain. Yeah, paper armor. No, I know. Bow armor. But what I do have going for me here is some stealth. However, we're going to need this York to be a real starch tuber to be able to win this. I mean, what we do have on Atlanta, and maybe Yorks don't realize this, are nuclear warhead torpedoes.
Enemy force detected.
Let's see what we got here. What do you think? Let's see. I think this guy's probably shooting AP. Might as well get some salvos in. Yeah, shooting AP. Oh, those are gonna hurt. Let's see. I forgot that we had radar. Alright, not the best torp angles on here, but not bad. We do need to get onto this cap, though. Guy is not on the caps yet.
Interesting. Okay, there. Oh. It's not on both. Got his load, part of it. I don't know. We might be able to... Let's just... Wait, he got off. I think we're giving this guy too much credit, maybe. Is actually the side that I want him to go to. On, get off before you cap. Oh. Well, I got the point lead here. So actually he's going to catch up because he's on my cap.
Main turret critically damaged.
Overpin, yeah, or not overpin, but yeah, you got my citadel there. I was reversing when I meant to be going forward at that point. Try to angle a little bit, because there's room on this belt, isn't there? Let's check. We've got a little bit of belt armor. Yeah, we got a little bit. Right there. I think we probably could have just YOLO'd that guy. Probably. Did I watch the new Hellraiser? Yes, I did. It was not very good, but I'm looking forward to the HBO Max Hellraiser series when that comes out, which hopefully is not too far off. I forget who's making that one, but yeah, the new one. Yeah. I don't remember what my big beef with it was. I was kind of like, didn't really explore any of the mythology of the Cenobites or anything like that. It kind of, oh right, I remember what it was. It kind of just made them like murderers, and that's not what they're all about, man. Is this going to be the hardest ship to get a win in? Might be. I mean, it was, it was okay. It just didn't scratch that Hellraiser itch, so to speak, with its hooks. All right, this Surrey. Does Surrey have short fused AP? I don't know that it matters.
Enemy force detected.
What? So this is a great edge, or they are so cunning. Yeah, okay. I was like, before you talk smack on other players, you better make sure that they're not just playing with you. Guy going? Oh, he's coming around the side. Going bow in.
turret critically damaged. The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir.
Meh. Gotta finish it with a torp. I was... Tell me I'm not wrong. Okay. Phew. Dude, we need the summer, or what is it, the hot tropics camo for Atlanta. It turns it into it looks like an island. They put palm trees and stuff on it. It looks fantastic. You can always Google it for the PC version and then be like, hot tropics Atlanta camo win. Where do you get these opponents? You wait a few days for all this tryhards to sweat their way through it as fast as possible. Hey, we've done this in every other one, right? So let's do it here. Let's gouge. We'll take out a Deepwater Torp Destroyer. I mean, it's not really that impressive because, let's be real, Gajamata is the best Pan-Asian destroyer that we have so far. What's the crake? What's crake? I don't know what that means. What's are you sure you're spelling that right? C-R-A-I-C? Cat, can somebody help me figure out what ship or what this player is asking about?
Action stations.
Shores. Yikes. Oh. Being all clever and Irish. Man, I don't know.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
What's up? Oh, you know, just doing a little of this, a little of that. Do you think this guy's gonna try and come through here? That would be... Dude, you got screwed! Interesting ship choice. You would say it in Ireland over here where it's, oh, it's icy. Well, okay, so what the thought process there? Once that shore's turned into that gap, first off, we know the shore's turning radius is dog. Secondly, we know that once he's bowing like that, I'm only going to have to take 2 gun salvos, tops. And nuclear, I mean, talk about hard-hitting torps. What do we have here? The deep waters, man. 16,000. Like on that ship, I only needed to hit him twice. So what that player just did was they thought, I'm in a cruiser, I can blast destroyers quickly. But what they didn't think about was the fact that they were going to get themselves positioned where all of their strengths were negated. And therefore, henceforth, a rather unceremonious exit from the match quite quickly. I think I'm looking at Loop Guru's question. How did they not know that was always going to happen? I think it's just because, by and large, the vast majority of players that you run into are not going to play necessarily the same way that I did there. I think most Destroyer players, they're going to see a Shores and be like, oh, crap. Like, I'm going to have to try and go stealth and kite this guy and get lucky and get a torp on him. But that's not the name of the game in these 1v1s. These 1v1s are all fast. Get in there quick. I mean, I still have radar on here, too. Just in case, but... yeah, that's just... I wonder if we could win in the Shores. That'd be tough. This might be worth trying. I don't think the torp angles on that Shores are steep forward enough. I mean, we'll... Oh yeah, because look, there's a freeboard up in front of it. I mean, he could have tried that, definitely. He was only going to be able to get him off that one side, but there's also such a small gap there. I don't know. Maybe we should try this. We'll try it at least once. This is not a pick that I would recommend.
Inger Andremeling donated $10.13.
No message? Ingray, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, the biggest advantage you can have in this game is not caring. Look. Oh no. What is the matchmaker giving me? The other weird thing that we've been seeing on with a lot of our games is like people not heading towards the overlap area. Man, this is with Makarov on here, and this thing is a dog slow. Hey, Badger God. This may not be easy. I mean, there's no guarantee. I mean, I would say that it's probably a more challenging fight for the Benson. But the Benson also, they need to get my broadside with their guns, or get me with some torps, which is pretty difficult usually. Especially if we get into like this bow-in position here, we can use the edge of this island to be able to shoot over but not take any torps. It looks like this guy's still going this way. Oh. Going around. I would also point out that this Benson is not using twist and track, which is highly questionable. I mean, the best thing that they can do is what I just did, where if it's like, just rush the ship.
Силы противника на горизонте.
Use AP. This is a light cruiser. Alright, they're switched. That's good. How long until he smokes? Yeah, usually don't people wait to smoke up until they have about 2,000 health left? Until they only need to be shot one more time, and then they're like, Play Belfast? Alright. If this gives me another... let's switch this over to Tenant for duels. I don't know, man. If this gives me another destroyer. Talon is better than what, the Shores? I mean, I would not. I don't think anybody would argue against that. I'd take, if this were standard, I'd take Talon in just about anything. And ranked, there's a few ships that I would take over Talon. Wow. Oh, I see. Now I can't remember what the I can't remember the Irish slang you were saying earlier, or I would have said it. You dare me to play Florida? Man, we did Florida already.
Let's get to it.
And in both of them, I think in both Florida matches, we were paired up against a Gneisenau. We lost the first one, and that kind of annoyed me because I definitely should have won it, but the Gneisenau, I don't think intentionally broke my one of my
Enemy
turrets.
force detected.
Fire! Problem solved, sir.
Guy's trying to get the better position, but I don't think he can. And he's already used those torps. How could have that guy done it better? Well, he should have used it. Okay. Atlanta, he knows that he's got faster turret traverse, more agile. I don't have any torps. I think I couldn't overmatch his. I don't think I can overmatch his bow, right? I think, this is what? This is 152s, right? So let's pull up the old calculatron. 152 divided by 14.3, which means we overmatch 11 or 10 millimeters, and I think it has 13. Yeah, so we can't overmatch. Best thing for that Atlanta to do, speed by me, go on the side that my turrets aren't facing, torp, the end. Well, so that was why I ended up going around there, is because I saw them backing up, and they wouldn't have the momentum at that point. But I mean, kudos to them for trying. Let's check. I don't think that was a gray badge. I do not think it was. %. Above average player. Sitting stationary broadside, well, yeah. I mean, especially with a Belfast there, but it's one of those things where it's overthinking it, right? You see that we've seen that in almost every single match where the opponent doesn't go to the overlap area. I think that's how I won the Florida. That now that I think about it, who was asking me to play Florida? The second Florida match I played, since it was against a Gneisenau, I was like, I think I told Chad, I said, what we're going to have to do is get ahead on points and ram them. And that's exactly what we did. We went to the center point, captured one of them, and then just rammed the Gneisenau, and we won because we had more points than them. I don't think this is the last game. Let's see. Is there any... Oh, wait, we can see. No, we have to win 2 more. Yeah, exactly. He could have gone bow in and started out DPMing me. I probably would have started breaking his turrets, but yeah. Yeah, Short Fuse says no. Plus, there's enough armor on that Atlanta there to arm anything. I know, need to lose a few now. Try Poltava? Oh, Orkin. Yeah. Orkin, that's a good one. Stealth. Where is this? Orkin. Now I need to put Aruna on here, right? I remember correctly. Or is it... Did I do both of them before? Let's see. Hey, Captain Rotellio. We're going to try and do this stealth. I think it has to be Von Hipper. Stealth Orkin secondary build. All right. So where are we? Concealment 5-7. Secondary fires 6 kilometers. Here we go. Apparently, if you watch their YouTube channel, this Bodger the Blacksmith makes sense, but I don't get it. I kind of hope that we get a battleship here. Yeah, it's been a while, Captain Rotellio. It's nice to see him. What's the show called? I think it's a YouTube show. A very bellissima girlfriend, no time for battle boats. I rub it in our face. That's what she said. Oh. No, what's their show called? It's like, I can't even remember. No, they have a YouTube show, and they do, like, skits on it, I think. I just can't remember what the... Epic NPC Man? But what's the channel called? I can't remember. What is this? And... Okay, here's what we need to do. We need them to get in their smoke. I will radar, and I'll let my secondary shoot at them. If we can get them. Not sure. Sashio is a very bold choice for ranked. Okay, here we go. Dude has worse concealment than me. Alright. So. Let's try this. Secondary. Start firing. Secondary. Fire. Okay, it's turning. It's turning. Fire. Fired. It just missed.
Krytyczne uszkodzenie silnika.
Secondary fire. Fire, secondary. Yes! Over the top. The secondary is so inaccurate. It's the whole thing with it too on this one. I think it's like, isn't it like super small? 102. So, what will that pin? It's an HE shell, so 102 divided by 6. That'll pin 17 millimeters, which, the Asashio, I'm sure it's got less armor than that. What? It could only pin the superstructure of the Asashio anyway. Not that it can hit anything. Alright. Hey, Hainsey. Hopefully, we run into a battleship. Ugh. I do have all of 14,000 XP in this thing. I've clearly played it 4 or 5 times. Do we have... We want to hear Otto or, Is it common? Wait, which one is it for to hear the Transformers? Is it common or national? Chat, does anybody know? Common? Okay. Is there an uglier camo? It's this one. No, not even close. Marvel at this hideousness. You're probably wondering, hey, where are its guns? Well, there's one. There's the other. If we get a destroyer, I might just have to let him tort me. Are these super heals? Whoa. X-rated? Ah. X-rated camo.
If you're gonna fight, fight with style.
Yeah, that's right. It is super heals? Okay. Rear turret 360. Oh my god, it's a 360. Why did I ever hate this ship? It's so good. Yes, Bazonga's on my boat. I mean, things could go terribly south, but didn't we only lose like one game? Or did we lose like two? How long have we been going here? 2 hours. We must have lost more than one. I don't think we did. Sorry. Sorry. The greatest ship in the world. Alright, where are you?
Enemy force sighted on the horizon. That's bad news.
Is bad news. If you're a Decepticon. Not like this, sorry. No, why would you do that? You know that won't work. Can we go for the drive-by? Don't you know this armor scheme is unstoppable? Why are they not?
It's hot in here, even for me.
Well, they got me with a little damp. Oh no, they're in the cities. Oh, this is I wanted to do it. He's dead already. Oh no. Wait, can we hear more?
Nice work, Autobots.
Great guns. Buddy, I'm trying to extend this. Don't do it! He did it. Got to heal off. Definitely got to heal off there. How did we do here? I don't... Atlanta, there... Okay, so 1, 2, 3... Alright, 1... 2... 3? Yeah. I gotta say... 85%. Most played ship was the Florida. Well, you guys want to do some divs? Let's see what we got in some crates first. All these other streams have gone like 4 hours, so we did this one in 2. I mean, we kind of avoided destroyers this time for the most part, but that's just because all the destroyers at the tier are pretty good. And let's... We were not exactly seeing the cream of the crop that I kind of expected better players today. All right. Let's get some divs going. If you're in chat, let me know. I'll send you an invite. And we'll play whatever tiers you want. Ooh, no G-Wagon. Yeah, no G-Wagon. We never played the G-Wagon. But could play the G-Wagon now. I've got stupid, silly secondaries on it now. Cromsif. Eldoran. I recognize these names. The Azuma Max Reload build. What is... How do we not get Cromsif there? Oh, maybe Cromsif doesn't want to play, which is fine. Yeah, alright. Let's see. Ad poop? Ad poop. Oh, that no wonder that it sounds so familiar, Ethan. I'm like, that sounds familiar. The G-Wagon is the Gneisenau. Oh, I might have to reset this division also. If let me know if you don't see that, Reaper. Sometimes the divisions get bonky. Oh, no, we got to reset our... Sorry. Ethan, let me dismiss this division and we'll do this again. Add poop. And then Ethan, if you want to get back in looking. Yeah, the division system can get a little wonk. See, now Ethan can't join. We'll just take a second and see what happens. We're in no rush. Says it's full. Alright, let me try this again. Apparently, this is how you can reset the RNG on your Destroyer's AA. I just kid. Let's try this. Add poop. Add poop. Can you go back into looking? And we'll try this again. There we go. Anybody get in here? Add poops in. Well, you know what? We're just going to do it this way for now. Or unless we have another PlayStation player. Do we have another PlayStationer? This is fine. Add poop. Reaper 2039. You want to go out into tier 6. See where our nonsense G-Wagon is now. Yes, working as intended. .4 on the secondaries here. If you guys are trying to get into this game, just go at the same time as me. We're at ultra low latency, so generally, if you just click go at the same time, you have a good chance of getting in. I'm gonna have to use the restroom after this, though. Maybe I should just unceremoniously die real quick. Lexington, Colorado. Well, I'm looking at this and the Vokulong gives me a little pause, but outside of that, I think pedal to the metal. Let's see how dumb we can get. Can we just zip through here and come out here for a surprise sneak attack from the back? Join but building sofas.
Battle starts.
Building a sofa always makes me think of McNulty in The Wire trying to build that bunk bed for his kids when he's hammered on whiskey. Oh, I thought you said attention, jerk in chat, and I was gonna be like, Dave Griffith has an announcement, but it just says afternoon. Went for the jingoism. Nutty. I mean, we shouldn't be able to do any surprises in here considering that there's a carrier. Yeah, there you go.
We've been spotted.
Enemy force detected.
Teammate, I need your support.
The ship is on fire.
Enemy cruiser detected.
How broken is Chapayev? Oof. What do we have over here? Vokulum?
Capture that area.
Go for the auto aim. Let's try it. Oh, he's in my secondary range too. Not for long. Oh, but he's turning this way. All right, we'll go for it. Hey.
We sunk an enemy destroyer. Off to a great start.
We got this guy. Turn. Turn guns. Oh, he's in my secondary range too. Lol. Yes. Ah. Well, time to roll tide.
Enemy battleship detected.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Shall we? Let's just start moseying on our way here. Destroyer's about ready to get started now that the game's practically over. Oh no, HE spam. We're just herding these ships now. Here we go. I was gonna say.
Nice work.
Almost got our secondary booster ready again.
The ship is on fire.
Our team has taken the lead. Concentrate fire on the target.
See if ad poop gets there. Yeah, hold our shot for that. Ambitious torps, I will say that much.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Watch, this guy has like a Torp Range Atlanta build. Oh, the carrier is over here. I was like, how am I spotted? Carrier. Here's those torps we were waiting for.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Oh, the random Citadel from the Gneisenau. You're usually good for one a match.
The ship is on fire.
Don't worry, I will never hit him again. He's not even moving, and it's like, nope, no more for you.
Problem solved, sir.
Oh, those converged. They're looking. Oh, come on.
Torpedo tubes destroyed. The ship is on fire.
One? No. Well, you know, these HE spammers, they have high impact on the game. Because they can get a lot of damage, I guess. It's kind of a everybody plays the light cruisers, well, especially the like HE spamming ones. But really, this guy should have just rammed. But they don't have any impact on the game. They just annoy battleships, which is not really what you want to be doing in a cruiser anyway. Anyway, let's watch ad poop here. How was my Thanksgiving? My Thanksgiving was pretty tame. Actually, well, we'll do it after this. So for Thanksgiving, first my sister texted me at like, I don't know, what felt like 6:30 in the morning, because that's how families are. And then my brother had asked me if I wanted to go, I don't remember where, but I was like, that's a hard pass. So to keep in tradition with how it's always been, you know, I went and I had some Indian food delivered, just like the Pilgrims did when they celebrated the first Thanksgiving. And so I had some keema curry with some vegetable pilau, and then I also had, I don't remember what kind of, it has a specific name for the type of naan it is, but it had raisins and nuts inside the naan. I'd never had it before, and I was feeling adventurous in the sense. I mean, does anybody not like naan? It's a non-issue to me. So I just wanted to try a couple new things, and I was like, hey, it's pretty good. But then, conversely, I ate way too much, and so like my neighborhood bar didn't open until 9 last night, and I could tell at like 8:30. I was like, no, you're not going anywhere. So instead, I watched tutorials on doing package design in Blender because I'm slowly trying to learn Blender for many years, but it just kind of clicked with me where I was like, what am I trying to do in this? And so finding the kind of tutorials that would relate to what I do made it much more enjoyable. Anyway, so yeah, I had a good Thanksgiving. I'm sure I'm going out tonight. And what that reminded me of, as I was saying in Zarkoon's stream earlier, I kind of want to see the end of this match. What I was saying in Zarkoon's stream earlier was that I have some mustard gin here. And I was going to try it on stream. So it's a gin that has been, you know, because gin by itself doesn't really have any flavors. So they, well, that guy's pretty weak. So what they do is they like infuse other flavors into it. And, you know, a lot of times like London Dry Gin, it's very botanical, herbaceous. And I like those, but James May of Top Gear fame, he did an Asian parsnip gin a while ago, but this one is called American mustard. So, oh, this guy turned right into that. Oh, but beat it on the arming distance. Nicely done. Oh, use AP, my Baltimore brother. These guys who just use HE, that's who you run into in ranked. Yeah, Balti's going to have an easier time lobbing that than I think. Well, maybe not. Munchin's up pretty close. Baltimore got a heal off. Not much of one, but did get a heal off. Anyway, so once this match is over, I want to see how it ends. I'm going to use the restroom real quick, and I'm going to crack open this gin, and we'll see how it is. AP is the thinking man shell. Definitely true. Probably got Torps out for the Baltimore. Well, doesn't really matter. All right, let's see how we did. Is Indian good? I had a choice over Chinese. Well, Chinese, at least in my family, that's more for Christmas. But, I mean, I love Indian food, so I don't really need much of an excuse. And I will say that the guy who delivered goes, it's been so long. And I was like, it's been 2 weeks. It's not been that long. All right, GG. Nicely done, ad poop. Nicely done with these guys, too. Armas, who got a late start. Surprise. This is a pretty passive team. I mean, anything under 1,000 XP is a bad game. And so, like, a lot of these guys had a bad game. What's the gin meta? All right, hold on, Joshua. I got to use the restroom real quick. So let me return to port. Let me thank you, Ad Poop. We will play again sometime. Let me dismiss this. Let me take a break, and I will grab the gin, and then we will give it a shot. Almost literally. Okay. Let's see. This is James's Gin, which you can get from, I think, james'sgin.com. A gin by James May of Top Gear fame, amongst other things. I need something. So, still trying to get the. Alright. So here's what it says. It says, the botanicals infused in this are as follows: yellow mustard seed, gherkin, juniper, coriander seed, angelica root, dried tomato, licorice root, orange peel, a type of pepper I've never heard of, rosemary, caraway seed, ginger, and bay. It is got the slightest tint of yellow to it, which is great. It is the first edition, and in the United States it is called American Ramstud because they were not legally allowed to import it, calling it American Mustard because it is in fact not mustard. So, let's see how it is. Smells very ginny. All right. There is like the slightest hint of mustard in it. It's actually pretty good gin. I'm getting a lot of the angelica root and the coriander. Bay. You're getting a lot more of the botanicals than the mustard. At any rate, interesting, good. Gordon's? Now you're talking my style. Well, Gordon's a 10. I was going to say a friend of mine during the pandemic, you know, because everybody kind of went crazy, started beekeeping. And so another friend of mine, he works, is Dutch and shit? Another friend of mine, I'll try and get Ethan in here again. Another friend of mine is a bartender. Well, many friends of mine are bartenders, but one of them had a bunch of bees show up at his bar, and so my friend came and took all those bees. And anyway, the bees made honey, and they gave it to this. So now my friend's got this honey, and I'm like, dude, I've got mustard gin. You've got honey. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Some honey mustard cocktails. So we will try that out in the future. Dutch is here. All right. My go-to gin is the Well, because unless I'm getting like a nice cocktail. Whatever tier you want, Ethan, I'll let you pick. Unless it's if it's just like if I'm just getting like gin and soda, that's like my everyday drink. Then I will usually get the Well, unless it's New Amsterdam, because I think New Amsterdam tastes like children's cough syrup. But if I'm getting a cocktail, then it really depends on what it is. Like, obviously, Hendrix is fine. I had Aviation for the first time not too long ago, and I was like, this is definitely not something that I just want to sip on the rocks. It's something I could see being very good in a cocktail, but the guys that I work with a lot, the Cocktail Academy, I mean, they're all like super smart when it comes to drinks. Oh, wait, so the last time, I think I posted this on my Instagram probably about 6 months ago. I was at this restaurant called Providence out here, which is a fantastic restaurant, and I ordered a gin cocktail that came with I don't even remember what they called it. I don't want to call it pea water, but it was essentially the liquid from pressed peas and mint and gin, and it was one of the best drinks I've ever had in my life. It was fantastic. Yeah, I'm going to Providence on, I think, December 9th again. I like to... The benefit of not having kids and not owing no debt is that you can do whatever you want in life. By now, oh yeah. Yeah, if you turn it on, tell me what your username is, and we'll get you in the next match. We'll always try to prioritize new players that I haven't played with before. Should we go out in... How do I not have anybody on here? We don't need to put any... Put your sunglasses on, kids. I know pea water sounds like piss, but it's like snow pea extract or spring pea extract maybe would be the better way to put it. What's my age? I'm older than Tactic, who's older than T-Bull, but I'm younger than Spotted Gecko. We all know this is an older crowd game too. But I'm in my 40s. I'm a man. I'm in my 40s. Thinking of buying this ship. I hope not if you don't have this camo, because this camo is the entire reason to get this ship. Oh, the whole thing about Tactic is, while he is, astronomically speaking, younger than me, he is Andy Rooney, and therefore his true age is like 30 years older than me.
Battle starts.
What do we got here? I didn't even look. Dutch is in the Queen. Ethan in the California. Myself in the Hwangy Dang Dang. Are these guys in a division? No. Oh, I didn't even look to see if anybody else was on the team. Oh, Triders at sea. Gotcha. And the Mahan. They have a... Alright, so we've got the Monahan, Kotovsky, oh, actually, we don't know that. It's either the Monahan Shinanomi here or the Kotovsky Omaha. I'm gonna guess... What's that over there? I mean, this is the division spawn point on this map, so one of those divisions are here. Question is, which one? But Triders should be able to head over this way afterwards. I mean, they don't really need to try and stick around to take out those battleships. Rapard's down there, so this is the Shinanomi Monahan division is here, wherever they are.
We've been spotted.
Roger.
They're on that side. I got these guys just out of my range. Get to crawling smoke speed, engage.
Smoke generator started.
We are at crawling smoke. And they already got off. They're like, oh my god, it's contested. Get the hell out of here. The Highland Brew last week. Oh, Highland Brew. That that place over in... oh. haven't been over to Highland Park in a few years, not since before the pandemic. Hello. Here's the Monahan. I'll go ahead and put this on for now. I don't have much smoke left. Hoping these guys can take out one of these battleships over there. Oh wait, what happened? We lost our Gnevny. Alright. Not looking good, boys. Need the heat ray to die. Now we gotta get C back again and try and turn this into a battle down here. Lucky these guys aren't turning their guns to face me just yet.
Enemy destroyer detected.
I gotta get back around here to try and fight those destroyers. Down goes Dutch to the Shinonome. They're dropping like fly. Okay, Ryder's got that. He's dead. Got a minute before my smoke's ready again. That Matsu did damage control. Yes, turn wide. Turn wide right into those turrets. Excellent. All right.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Yeah, I need you guys to take care of this battleship, and I can try and hunt these destroyers. Oh boy. I'd say as they one by one drop. Thank you. I believe he's dead.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
Hmm. They're on the cap. They're on the B cap. FYI.
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes to port.
You could be a lamb and shoot the Katovsky. That would be ever so kind of
Torpedoes,
you.
get ahead. Smoke screen set.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
All forces, capture that area.
Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Problem solved, sir. Torpedoes astern.
This is the plight of the Hwangy Dang Dang. It's simply too good.
We've sunk
Are
an
you
enemy
challenging
destroyer.
me? Oh, I thought you were dead back there? But no. Full blappage on an Omaha.
The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir.
I am spotted over here still, Sue.
Main turret critically damaged.
Okay. I'll have Hydro in 20 seconds. My rudder's busted. Do you know which, can you ping on the map which direction this destroyer is? If you're spotted, then they're probably out to your... Alright, I'm not spotted now. Let's see. They're probably headed to...
Torpedoes direct front.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Torpedoes direct front.
Just turn around and head towards A. Stay alive. No matter what you do, stay alive. I will find you. We've got the time here. Didn't know me. Yeah, I'm spotted over here. Just do a big loop and head back towards A. I'm gonna have Hydro in 10 seconds. Because I'm going to make sure they don't get on sea.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes to starboard.
Wangy dang dang turns on a dime, yo. He's on here in front of me. And he's off. It begins.
Astern.
Yep. GG's.
Torpedoes astern. Torpedoes astern. Nice work.
I mean, hey, that was the last dreadnought I needed, I think. Stay alive. Well, no matter what happens, stay alive. I will find you. Nicely done. Nicely done, Trider down there. Getting those battleships was huge. Ethan staying alive, huge. Pretty good. I think Dutch got torped by the Shinanomi. This thing's a turd. Playing the number 9 with extra chick. Wait, I thought that was... Hold on. Hold on a second. Maybe I already have them all done. Let me check. Didn't I just earn a dread? Oh, it's in tier 5. Wait, that was tier 5. Maybe I needed 2 more. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Okay. No, hold on. Results. Ugh, whatever. Do I really care to be like, oh, I got the Hayate a week early. I already have it. And I'm like, I don't even play it. Oh, that was your dreadnought. Gotcha. Okay, GG's, chaps. Yeah, jeez, it still hasn't even been 3 hours. Oh, Mega, oh, this guy's new. Invite, and we'll get Mega as well. You guy, Marco, you can choose the tier. Whatever tier you want. That was your dread. All right, let me put this gen away. Gotta say, I was expecting a slightly more savory gin. I had a gin, I don't know, a while ago that had a lot of tomato water infused in it, and that was like as close as I've ever come to a savory gin that I was like, ooh, gin Bloody Mary, please. Oh, it's all right. Then we'll let Leviathan pick the tier. Turtle Gamer. Sure thing. We'll get Turtle Gamer and we'll get CBD in the next one. Old Bear. Ugh. Are you guys okay? Are you guys excited that
we've got, because I don't know about you, but what I love about Legendary Tier is how it's all destroyers and battleships. And I'm really excited that there's going to be another battleship soon and another destroyer to really mix it up. Before I forget about this, I saw this on Zarkoon's stream. I didn't know I had this, but apparently I do. Hello. We'll go out in the daring and hope that Ouija forgets to take this away from us. Yeah, Pearlu Sharp. Nope. I don't mind. I'll play with anybody. I'll play any tier, anybody. I am long beyond the point of caring what happens in a game anymore. Whether a match is short, long, I don't care. I mean, I want to win, but especially when streaming, we're just trying to have fun. Oh, Dutch is in here. Add poops on the... Wow, we got a lot of you on our team. CBD's over on the other side of the Montana. That's all the names I recognize. Casa Duel. Well, we'll let Pearlu Sharp 9 choose whatever tier we play next. How many of those Minos do you think are radar Minos? So what is the question?
General quarters.
Hayate and Shimakaze. What do they have for radars? Just the Minos, potentially. Now, one thing I like to do with the daring, and I don't like to use that sonar for the first minute. I can resist the temptation to op it. I will. For a minute, if possible.
We've been spotted. We've been spotted.
Usually you get a lot of people going over there. Alright. We can pop our hydro, get on here. Looks like a lot of battleships down here.
Torpedoes, dead ahead. Torpedoes, direct front.
Outspot the Hayate. Good to know. A Hayate who does not have twist and track on either. Like, the downside about this is, like, we just kind of have to hold this. Our team at A needs to not sail into the border. Which, I mean, they're trying to get over to the next map. It's a competition between them and two battleships. Who can get to the border first? And then these guys down here, like, I just got a spot with it. Their whole team is just stopping, though. Like, our destroyer, I fear this Hayate might get themselves nailed.
We've been spotted.
You guys are just giving up everything for... I don't know. What's their other one? Ashima somewhere.
Closest thing to me is this Mino now. Minos
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
get rid of.
Enemy
Smoke
battleship
generator started.
Oh, that was way low.
Torpedoes astern. Smoke screen set.
teammate. I need your support. Enemy cruiser detected. Enemy battleship detected.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
One. Now we had a bunch of battleships down here. Where'd they go? Ugh. Marco goes down. Lost our other. Could really use the removal of one of these cruisers, please. Mino. Getting rid of that Mino.
All stations.
Fantastic.
Concentrate fire on the target.
Battleships like to blow up stuff. Come on, Dutch. Sink this. I'm gonna be torping you right now. Gotta put this on. Alright. Y'all need to go reinforce B. Don't need to worry about these battleships. I'll head this way to try and scout torps, but I think this destroyer left a long time ago. Yikes. Gonna try and keep these guys spotted for Mega here, so at least I'll have some support at B. What Yamato's gonna do, is he gonna keep going straight? Fire on his bow. Fire on the bow. Oh, thank God he shot again. Ooh. I mean, there's a chance. Not much of one, but there's a chance. Oh my, not, well, that's gonna make things rather difficult. Especially considering I'm about to be spotted. Oh, just
Smoke
fire.
generator started. Smoke screen set.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Direct front. Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes, direct front.
Oh boy.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Well, all up to Mega Leviathan now. Yeah, see, oh, there's the Hayate. I swear he ran to the other side of the map. Like, right at the beginning, it was like, nope, nope, nope. Cue the smoke on, like, right on the time. Well, that's gonna get that. Broadside to the Mino, though. Dunk, dunk, dunk. GG's. Yeah, that's the whole thing with the Colbert. And I mean, all these HE spams, it's like, they can do damage, but they can't carry a team. All right, let's see. I think we got time for a couple more, and I know that we just said that we would get... What was the name? Turtle Gamer, right? Is that what it was? Turtle Gamer 319. AFK Montana certainly doesn't help, and I think I said CBD. Republic Tier 8. Is there anything in Tier 8 that's fun? Oh, Louis. I still haven't taken out the buffed Donskoy, but I would want to change my build for that. Ah, okay. Michigan. CBD's going with the Saint Louis. Oh, anything that's fun. We're here for a good time, not a long time. I have so many, like, Ruprecht games saved. It's ridiculous. I had one yesterday, and it's like a 7-minute, 200,000 damage game on Two Brothers where I'm bottom tier against legendaries, and I just go right up the side and just start smashing their team. Their carrier was parked in the middle, and I'm like, oh, hello. Jutland, Sumner. We get anybody in here? I don't recognize. The Sumner's name looks familiar. I'm not sure. I hear you, Odin. It's all right. I saw you playing in Zarkun's games earlier. Yeah, I've been streaming later in the day than I normally do, but sometimes it's like, hey, if I'm gonna stream, I need to be in the right mood for it anyway. Land of Fire. Can't wait to see what CBD can do with this worst Charles Martel. Don't get me wrong, I've had some really good games in it. But I'm just like, is this worth 36 million? I don't think so. Yamato. Okay, 3 battleships over there, 1 right there. One solo battleship over here. Alsace. Wait, what? Is this Diddley 85? Yes. Oh, their team is abandoning this cap. It's looking good. Let's say hello to the Temeraire. This guy's on this corner. I got a Citadel. I believe they are. Let me see if I... Yes, they are. I'll go ahead and pop my Hydro so they are spotted. There you go.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Jutland is bow in, which last I checked, you cannot get torps off from that direction. Really like to get this Jutland dead.
Capture that area.
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes to starboard.
We lived for a hot second. Don't like this kind of positioning. Don't like 2 people in one spot, especially when we've got a Republic which can get out on the flanks. If you guys don't catch that, oh my lord, you didn't even catch the Jutland. Oh, there he is. Not worth it. The Republic, right? Since it's got its 2 guns, this is where Republic goes on this map. It goes here, where it can use both of them and be able to angle towards these guys. So if you're like coming down this wall, let's say this is, and this goes for like the Jean Bart and stuff too. I'm not saying you have to get to here, but if you come down this flank, you've always got these crossfires set up here. Especially if there's a brawling battleship here, right? Which is what I am. There's no reason for a Ruprecht to go out there. But also this Saint Louis, it's something that's kind of just got to spin around in circles here and spam HE for a little while. So not good positioning when we went in there. On the other hand, our team has capped C, has capped B. We did get a lot of health off of the Jutland. The Jutland's going to have a very hard time pushing. It looks like our team's doing pretty good work down here. So this is probably going to be a win still. It's all right. I'll take it. Sumner. Sumner can get a little YOLO-y here if I were them. I'd be like, you know what? Let me, get this all sauce. Save that second set for after they turn, Mang. Because they are going to turn. Ripple. Okay.
All stations.
He's got a torp here. No flood. Alsace trying to heal. Jutland's still on this cap. I'd guess that Jutland's still here. But I don't know for certain. Looks like it. Looks like the Jutland is right there. Don't like this Sumner just sitting in here right now either. Like, he's got the HP. They need to make moves here to get around and catch these guys here. I mean, they are getting if they can take out one or two, if they can take out this Alsace and this, they need to. Oh, that's big. Nice job by the Ruprecht there. Survives. Ruprecht's got Torps down. Alsace is not going to get those. What do we have? Des Moines. Ruprecht's probably not going to survive. Does get a successful block off. Or bounce, I should say. Does get the second set of Torps off. I don't know. There goes the Temeraire. Oh, and look, our Sumner, sitting in smoke, just got death struck. Oh. I got one. I think that's probably a flood. Oh boy. CBD's got to get the Yamato. Yamato's turning its guns. Uh-oh. Take me down to Overpin City. He's got the AP out. He's got to be shooting above the belt. One more salvo. Oh, one more. Oh. Sumner is spotted. Sumner's shooting. Sumner's going to gun him down, though. But if he can get a lot of damage on him. Okay, both destroyers on their team are at A. So we need, unless CBD's got a heal, does not look like it. No reload booster. Ooh, this could be close. What was this last one? Alsace, that was pretty low. Full health Sumner here. Very low destroyers here. Will our Sumner have the thought process to flip this and head to A? That's all he's got to do. Jutland is super low. Jutland's like one shot. I think if I were this Des Moines, I'd be flowing parallel with our destroyer up here. Because they know the destroyers. They know we've got a big enough point lead. Oh, actually, Alsace can't overmatch Des Moines. Des Moines can take this Alsace. We just need this guy to flip B. Just do not get off of B. He needs to. So you got to expect that their destroyers, yes, excellent. Their destroyers are going to most likely come this way because they want to avoid the Des Moines. I'd be trying to position myself like probably here. So that way you can catch them if they come through here. You know that you're going to spot them. And if they come through here, this guy, the Allen M. Sumner, has got fast enough turret traverse that they should be able to spot from either side. It seems really unlikely that they would come back around this way, but this guy's probably got twist and track on. But not sure about where they're headed now. Well, he's pinging, so he's got the twist and track on.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
But where Sumner going? Can't just give up. I mean, there's still 5 minutes left. You can't just turn away. Well, Des Moines, we kind of have to... Oh, there they go. So, nice positioning here. Don't have to worry about torps. Going to be able to get off the shots. Nicely done.
Our team has taken the lead.
You know, this Jutland comes through basically where we expected. This guy's got himself positioned to block any torps from the Jutland and can now play quite a bit more aggressively to find their last Sumner. That Sumner's going to have a hard time. Yeah, well, we should win this. I don't think, short of that Sumner just does not... Oh, well, there you go. I think you can back up and spot. I mean, at this point, even if their Sumner were to sink ours, you're going to have a hard time because they're, what, 350 points behind. At that point, he's got to sink the Des Moines, and that's a tall order if the Des Moines has any radars or sonars left. I like this too. I'd protect this area so he can't enter this way. You'd spot him if he comes in. But pretty smart for a destroyer. What's up? What's up with that? Destroyers aren't supposed to play smart. You're not dead in the first 2 minutes and you're not playing a destroyer properly. Spots. There you go. This one's for all the marbles and the grand prize. Popping the smoke late. In comes Des Moines. Boom. Alan probably playing high. Super paranoid. Yeah, that was a rather paranoid way to play. Oh, look at me bringing up the rear. In the rear with the gear. How much? Still had 900 XP. Would have brought me all the way to third to last on their team. All right, GG's. I think do one more. Worth doing one more. Let Dutch try and redeem himself. Do one more. Let's do tier 7. Now, somebody was asking about a full reload bill on a Zuma. And I'm just going to look at this real quick. In the trash can. So. Thing, main battery reload time, 10%. Anything else on here that lowers it? So 10%, and then if we put Membelli on as an inspiration, let's see, Membelli. Just give me a reason to rank up Membelli, please. Give us some Italian cruisers. An additional 6% on top of that. Is there anyone else who does reloads on cruisers? Oh, Lightful would get an additional 3%. But let's see, where are we right now?
19 seconds. So with Minbelly, that would be another second and some change off. So I think probably about the lowest you could get on here would be probably 17 and a half seconds maybe. Oh, Madden and Roger Weld. Yeah, Pan Asian guy gets 4%. Madden is like 4% too, maybe. Yeah, I think you're down into like mid to high 17s, which is that worth it? I don't know. All right, see you later, Pears Slew Sharp 9. And it's 3. Rygerveld. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the new Pirate Commanders, but they don't really do much for me. I'm like, that's it? Whatever. Geniza now. $20 says these battleships do not go to A. I'll get on B. No sense in a destroyer getting on there. That is just a waste of... Oh, wait a minute.
総員戦闘配置この防御力皆の盾としてきっと役に立ってみせます
Hey, Furious D. Doing good. We did our tier 6 ranked and yes, get back. And did ranked out way too fast, unfortunately. Couldn't even lose in the Tiger 59. Tiger 59 OP, please nerf. 17.3. Well, you can look on WoW's builds and put in the commanders, and it'll tell you like what the maximum would be, so you can find out. Spotted. I'm spotted. And I like to go spotting with you. Yeah. Probably over here. Odd. Normally, when I get spotted, there's a shower of shells from all directions. That's more like it. I think it was about there. Oh. Yeah, see, this is what it's supposed to be like. Just showers of whatever banging on the islands around me. Ugh. Oh my god, did I get stuck in this spot again? Come on, I've been stuck in this spot before and it's like impossible to get out. Well, at least I'll get XP for capping. Like, what am I stuck on? What? Is my bow lifted? How am I supposed to rectify this situation?
That's how it's done.
It says I'm moving 2 knots, or 0.2 knots. This is great. Good game. My rudder is turning to the right. What if I turn my rudder to the left? No. Could this guy ram me, please? Hello, sir. Could you ram me?
thrilling gameplay. I can't even... Hello? And somebody rammed me. So close to ramming me. Oh wait, oh, we got something coming around the front here. Might be able to shoot something at least. Maybe if I get shot, the force of the explosion will knock me loose. Look at this, I'm trying to go forward. It's raising the bow, try to go in reverse. No. Pro gamer. Well, there goes my last hope of that. Let's see, can I need him to get about here before I can help. Oh, I thought I was moving for a second. Well, let's get our guns turned around back. Maybe by the time things get up here, my team will cap A, and then, like, who is it? Maybe Dink can knock me loose. I assume it's my bow, so I need to be rammed, like, beneath my turrets. Trying. I like this idea of, here's what we're going to do to avoid getting spammed. We're going to sail out into the open ocean. Nobody can get us there. This is a fun experience. A real shame that this has never happened to anyone before and they couldn't do something about this. Is it my fault? Yes. At the same time, you know, you could make it so there's like a gentle nudge after, I don't know, say 5 minutes. 5 minutes and there's a gentle nudge. How did I miss that as well? Oh, there we go. Ram the second turret if possible. Nope. We just need to get the whole team stuck here. I think I'm just stuck here for life. It's a beautiful place. Oh, let's check out the real estate. Yeah. You just live here now. Happy I got a little damage done. I want you to get killed on behalf of me. Where are the... Do you think they've had anything to shoot at in a while? Nicely done. Dutch redeems himself. Look at this. My whole ship is going up and down. So it says that I'm like... Well, it's Hainsey. Hainsey, come over here and knock me loose. Yeah, I've been stuck here since, probably, I've been stuck here for, I'm guessing, let's see, it's gonna be, I'm guessing I've been stuck here about 9.5 minutes. About a minute and a half into the game. And you want to know something else? I bet you I'm not last place. Now we have something to shoot at least. Yes. Azuma power. What is that? Hello, Buffalo. Be true to me. No, don't worry about it. I'm just here now. I live here. This is my home. But I'll tell you, if any of the red team should come around here, they're dead. Or if they can go over here, they're dead. One shell got through, I think. Maybe. Yes. We're racking it up now. Look, it switched me to -1. Now I'm -1 and... This is, great game. That's what I'm saying, like, 5 minutes stuck? They can detect, I'm sure they can detect when there's geometry collision because there's an alarm that goes beep, 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 beep. So how's about if they detect that a ship is stuck on geometry, unable to move after 5 minutes, give it a gentle nudge. This is my home now. Yeah, that's why we were checking out real estate earlier. It's like, yeah, it's pretty nice. No, we want this over there. But there we go. All right, this is the real estate. This looks backdrop. That's pretty cool. This one. This is my home now. Oh, hello. Somebody's been spotted. And the reason I'm doing that is because check this out. Check out your backyard. You get to go rock climbing, get up here, have a nice picnic, maybe just walk over here. But you also have a really nice long path that you can walk to the top of the other one. Bruh. You can literally do nothing the entire game, turn in a better game. I think I've gone too far. I wasn't even close to last. I'm dead set in the middle. I'm 5th from the top. Look at all the stuff that Dutch went and capped and like killed a destroyer and like a battleship. Deke was like all over the place. Me, I just surveyed some land, made friends with the locals. Let's do one more. I want to actually move around. Do one more and I'll get off. No, only accidental island boy. Unintentional island boy. Everything you played, exactly. You could literally go park yourself on an island. Now, granted, I did manage to get like a citadel on that buffalo once or twice, but still, what did I do? Like 9,000 damage. All you need. Kangaroo. Lots of cruisers. Excellent. Brandenburg and Vladdy. And in the mines and the trash can. Ugh. Island boy. Yes, I was an island boy. Accidental island boy. Nolans. Derp and the Terp. I like their, they got the Saipan over there. What's on theirs? Parsival. I do have good AA on here. Well, is there really any such thing as good AA? I have decent AA on here. But I'm expecting... Okay, why hasn't the carrier put up any planes yet? What's going on? I was expecting them to have planes up and be able to spot here. So I have a crossfire. Island boy. Alright, we can catch the Brandenburg. Over here, Bayard. Oh no. Dutch is getting blasted. Dutch, please don't die right now. Need you around a little bit longer before we can... I gotta get rid of one of these crossfires before I can get in there and support. Lad? Yeah, alright. Brandenburg's almost dead. That Brandenburg. Oh, alright. You can always come back here towards us too. We've got a pretty decent AA bubble if you need to, Dutch. Like, just get in here behind us. We can hold this for a minute. We just need our carrier to spot some stuff. We know where everything is. Like, our team's doing a pretty good job over on that right side. These guys are all stuck behind an island.
All stations, concentrate.
Where's this guy? He's at 12.5. Perfectly. Alright. Those look pretty good. Secondaries, yep. Expecting him to reverse. Yes.
敵巡洋艦を
Alright.
我が軍が優勢になりました
Guys have taken A. Their whole team is behind here. Mayoko's almost dead. What should we do here? We got a lot of HP we can start spending. Lad gonna come forward. Let's do this.
Attenzione, segnalo la posizione del bersaglio.
対応完了しました
A tutte le unità, richiedo fuoco di supporto.
Oh, this Vlad just doesn't care about anything. Oh, hello, Bayard.
Attenzione, segnalo la posizione del bersaglio.
警告戦場に火災を確認敵巡洋艦の撃沈を確認
Oh, no, we won't be able to.
我が軍の勝利は目前です
We thought a drive-by. Lol.
敵戦艦撃沈しました
It's like Vlad and his guns pre-turned for a drive-by. Like, all right, we're gonna do a drive-by, and this guy, I'm gonna get him. He's gonna get me. Then wait a minute. I don't believe that's what we agreed on. The gentleman's arrangement there. Yep. Oh. It was a great idea. And look, if I was in another ship, maybe I would have done it. But I could also guarantee the death of the Vlad. Plus, this game's over. Let's see how these guys end up doing. Who's missing? Gonna drop. Yes. Yoink. I mean, I knew what he wanted to do, but it's like, I'm not, dude, Vladivostok will smash me in a drive-by. Here's a better idea. Let's bonk. Let's touch tips. Let's just get there. Weekly Havoc, done. Dailies, done. Shakedown, done. 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 Numero uno. With the big ram. How'd we get this? What'd we do? Well, it wasn't a dev strike on the Bayard because he had lost about half his health. But half health of the Bayard, got a fair amount on that Brandenburg. Well, I got 125, but the majority of that was all from this Vladivostok. That was like 3/4 of his health. Got a decent shot on this Azuma. I know we got 1 or 2 citadels there. Got a nice solid hit on that Helena before they put the controller down. Yeah. Not too shabby. And picked up a 500,000 silver. All right. Let's see. Thanks all y'all. Let's open some crates. How'd the Helena get 0? Helena DC'd at the end there. I don't know if you saw, they backed up and then they stopped moving. They went back to port or got disconnected, but let's see this one. Great. Fantastic. All right, everybody. That's going to conclude this stream. Thanks for the games. I hope, I saw somebody went through tactics, stream of 1v1s and put time codes in there for everybody. So if anybody's bored, feel free to do that for me. But anyway, that's going to do it. Let's see. Do we have anything coming up this week? Well, if I can be motivated, I have a Riga video, a Wooster video, a Sinop video, and a Gremiashi video. Maybe we'll just do all 4 at once. I don't know. But if not, if nothing else, we will do Tier 7 1v1s next weekend. So feel free to come by for that. I'm sure I will see you all in other people's streams and chat. But for everybody here, thanks for coming by. I will see you guys in the next one.